Hi students, welcome back. In the last lecture we actually discussed the mirror formula, which is 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. We did the detailed derivation, taking into consideration the concave lens and concave and convex lens as well. Now we will spend some time doing some examples, some questions, related to the formula and how to use it. This will greatly help, how to use the formula and how to use the terminology, how to use the sign convention and all. I'm starting with question number 1. As you can see on the screen, it says find the position of image and characteristics for a concave mirror of focal length 10 centimeter when object is placed in front of a mirror at A, B, C, D, E, F. So basically these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, these 6 examples related to concave mirror first we will do, and then we will do a 2-3 examples of convex lens or convex mirror as well. These A to F examples or question which we are doing right now will actually help us understand the various position of object and image, as we have derived, as we have done in the earlier lectures. One of the things which you have to remember always is, as you see on the screen, focal length of a concave lens or mirror is always negative and convex is always positive. Okay, so let's get started, and let's first start wherein in the case when the object is 30, the object is placed in front of mirror at 30 centimeter. Okay. Now, as you see on the screen, focal length is 10 centimeter as f is equal to minus 10 centimeter. Object is placed in front of mirror at 30 centimeter, and that's given. Now, focal length is 10 centimeter as we already discussed. In case of concave, focal length is minus always, so it is minus 10 centimeter. Now this is the rough diagram. If we draw, this is a mirror. Pardon me for for the bad drawing here, but I think it is sort of self-explanatory, so just take it for understanding purpose. We know 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. We know f is equal to minus 10 centimeter. Now object is placed in front of mirror at 30 centimeters. So object is placed here. So this distance is 30 centimeter. Now, if I talk about this, then I can say that u is equal to 30, and because, the incident ray is this and the direction of incident ray is this in this direction, and the direction of, pole to the position of object, pole to position object. So remember one thing, whenever just put the arrow mark so that there is no confusion. Now distance, as I said in the sign convention, it's always from pole to the object. So the arrow would be like this. Okay, like this, as you see here where I'm pointing by my cursor. So it is opposite to the incident ray, so it will be negative. Hence, I can 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus 1 by v. F is equal to minus 10, as we already discussed. It is a concave mirror, and u is 1 by v plus 1 by minus 30, and minus is because of the reason I already explained. Now 1 by v is equal to 1 by 30 is minus 1 by 10, which is minus 2 by 30. It's just calculation, and we get v is equal to minus 15 centimeter. Now when I talk about minus 15 centimeter, distance is fine, but what about this minus? So minus is, minus means it will be this side from. So again, all the conventions as per the discussion on sign convention, all the things in the direction of incident ray would be positive, and minus means it is opposite. So this distance, so it will be somewhere here, minus 15. So if I talk about this figure and if I draw it, so it will be something somewhere here. Okay, minus 15. So minus 15 is in this direction. And what is this? This direction, I always said, it is from pole to the image. So the arrow is this side. Hence we can say, and you know, it's a normal mathematics, very easy. The image formed is inverted, real, and image is at 15 centimeter in front of the mirror. Let's quickly get started. Now, before I move to the second B portion, remember, if U and V have the same sign, 100% image is inverted real. Like, you know, in this case, you know, let me quickly move. Here V is equal to this, and U is also V is equal to minus 15 and U was minus 30. Both are of the same sign. So that is what I've written here. If U and V have same sign, 100% image is inverted and real. Okay. Let me go quickly move to the second question. Second part of this question. Now in the second part, we have focal length is equal to 20 centimeter. So F, as we already discussed, F is equal to minus 10 centimeter. It is the same as it was in the first portion. And object is placed in front of mirror at 20 centimeters. So if I draw this figure, this is 20 centimeter. Now, because incident ray is coming this side, so this is the direction of incident ray, and the direction of pole to object is 20. So this direction, it is in opposite direction, hence it will be negative, and that is what we have used. We have used U is equal to minus 20. Okay, now just applying this in the formula, the mirror formula, and we get V is equal to minus 20 centimeter. Now minus 20 centimeter means, you know, 20 at a distance of 20 centimeter opposite to the direction of incident ray. And the incident ray is this. So this direction would be this. And what is this? This is from pole to image. Now, if we see the question, object is placed in front of mirror at 20 centimeter and the image is also forming at 20 centimeters. So we are quickly drawing the ray diagram. Ray diagram would be as we have drawn in the past. It's quick revision. It is from, you know, the one ray would be going from the object to the mirror, and then, you know, it gets reflected back through focus. Another ray would go from here to focus, hit the mirror, and then go parallel to the principal axis. This is the principal axis. So the image and object would be of same you know, height, and you know, it would be a real inverted image, right? Let's quickly move to the third question, and the third question or third part of this question was 15 centimeter distance of object in front of mirror. Now in this case, we draw this you know, diagram, ray diagram. Here this is the mirror. I think I've forgotten or I have missed to mark where it is polished, but you know, it is quite apparent that this is a concave mirror, so there should be no confusion. Now in this case, it is 15 centimeter distance object in front of mirror. So if you look from this side, object is here, and this is the direction of object, you know, or the direction of, you know, U is from pole to object, as I always said in the sign convention. So the direction would be this, which is opposite to the incident ray, hence it is minus, and that is what we have written here. Same in the case of if we talk about the focus. So focus, as I always said, the direction of the focus would be from pole to focus. Again, it is opposite to incident ray, so it is -10. F is equal to -10. That's why. So if we just quickly use this formula, same mirror formula simplified in this fashion, then we get we get the value of V is equal to -30 centimeter. Both have the same sign, so the image are real and inverted, which we already discussed. And also we have done the ray diagram, so we know the image is magnified. If you see the mirror diagram here, one ray goes from object to the mirror, hits it back, gets reflected, passes through focus. Second ray directly goes through focus, hits the mirror and gets parallel to the principal axis. The meeting point is this, which would be the image formation place, and the image would be something like this. Bear with me, my drawing is not good, so this line should be actually straight, but again, that may, I think it's self-explanatory, so nothing much is needed. So the image would be formed here, it would be magnified, and that is what we got. We got V is equal to -30 centimeter and the magnified image. Let me move ahead. Now in the third case, we are coming close. Now, U is equal to 10 centimeter. This side, direction of U would be from pole to the position of object. So it is -10 because it is opposite to incident ray, correct? Hence F is equal to -10 and U is equal to -10. Just put it in the formula and we get V is equal to infinity. So these rays actually meet at infinity, and the image would be inverted somewhere in the infinity, and it would be real and highly it would be it would be real and inverted, meet very, very far, and usually we say it as meet at infinity. Okay, let me go forward and use object is at 5 centimeter from mirror. Now in this case, 1 by F is equal to 1 by U plus 1 by V, same mirror formula. Now in this case, remember F is equal to -10 centimeter as always, and U is equal to -5 centimeter, because again the direction of U is determined from pole to the object, which is opposite, pole to the object which is opposite to incident ray, and this is the direction of incident ray, this direction, and pole to object is this, so it's negative, and that's why negative. Now if we just put the formula, we get V is equal to 10 plus 10. Now remember, now we are getting plus 10, so plus 10 is not this side, it's this side, because the direction of V would be, image would be formed somewhere here, so it would be pole to the image, the direction would be this, which is same as incident ray, so it will be positive. Remember, if U and V have opposite sign, virtual and upright, erect image, so the image, if you see the ray diagram, one ray would go from here parallel to the principal axis, hit the mirror here, or lens, sorry, and then comes back through focus. Second ray passes or hits pole, gets reflected, this angle of incident is equal to angle of reflection, so it goes this way. These are divergent rays, they are diverging in nature, will never meet, but if we produce it backwards, it will meet on the on this side, right? So we can say virtual upright erect image. This will also be magnified, which we will talk in the later section. And this is the only case where we have erect image in concave mirror. Let's quickly go ahead. Let's talk about the last case, when object is at infinity. Now, when the object is at infinity, 1 by f is equal to 1 by u plus v, and then v is equal to minus 10 centimeter. Remember, object is at infinity, and the direction of object, as I have always been telling, it is from pole to the infinity. So it is opposite to the incident rays. So it is u is equal to minus direction. Minus is direction. U is equal to minus infinity. If we just solve it, we get v is equal to minus 10 centimeter. Minus 10 centimeter is nothing but here, which is the focal point. So it will meet at the focus. And if we talk about the ray diagram, it is, as we already discussed, one ray would travel parallel to principal axis, hit the mirror, hit the this lens or mirror, whatever, and then come back, pass through focus. Similarly, the another ray will also come, and both of them meet at focus. These would be real inverted images. Okay, very good. So let's quickly move ahead. Let's talk about convex lens. Now, in the convex lens, there are only two type of images which are formed. One is, when the object is, at infinity. Second is any point, but not at infinity, right? So let's take, let's put this question again, like, find the position of image and characteristics for a convex mirror of focal length 20 centimeter when object is placed in front of mirror at 30 centimeter, 20 centimeter, infinity. In fact, these two cases would be the same cases, and this is just for explanation and illustration. So let's get started. The ray diagram of this would be when the object is at either of these 2 points, would be something like this. One ray would go hit the mirror, gets deflected, it will pass through focal point on the other side, and the other ray would pass through center of curvature. These two images are, this will go back through the same path, and this will get deflected here. It will go this way. These would never meet. These are, divergent rays. But if we produce it backwards, it will meet somewhere here before the focus, and the direction of this would be from pole to focus. So it will be positive, because this direction and incident ray direction are in the same line, are in the same direction. Both are positive, as I always said. Now let's quickly use the formula. If we use the formula 1 by f, if we just put u, we know 30 centimeter, u is minus 30 centimeter for the same reason. Let me quickly elaborate the reason again once. So image is here, object is here, and this is the direction of this object would be pole to, or direction of u would be from pole to object. So this would be something like this, and this direction is opposite to incident ray, so it is minus. If we solve it, f is equal to plus 20 centimeter. I always said that the focal length of a convex mirror is always positive, so just put it and you'll get this plus 12 centimeters. So this would be 12 centimeter. Okay, now let me move a bit ahead and let me quickly solve the same thing, exactly the same thing, with u is equal to 20 centimeter minus 20. if we just put and we get f v is equal to plus 10 centimeters. So basically, if it is 30 centimeter, then image is here, and if it is 20 centimeter, it would be somewhere here, and the earlier distance was 12, and the new image distance from the pole would be 10 centimeter. Image has the same characteristics: virtual, upright, diminished. Okay, now let's take the last case, which is when the object is at infinity. If the object is at infinity, and this I have solved it here, if the object is at infinity, if we just put it will be minus, because if it is at infinity, it is minus infinity, u would be minus infinity. If we put it in this formula, we get this as 0. F is 20 because it's a convex lens, it's plus 20. So if we solve it, we get v is equal to plus 20 centimeter. And 20 centimeter is what? It is basically the other side, so the image would be formed at this point, at the focal point, because the focal length is also 20 centimeter. Okay, image would be virtual, upright, and highly diminished. Yes. Okay, so basically this is a sort of a revision of what is the foundation and prerequisite of the forthcoming chapters. So I think we have done the theory part, we have done the derivation of the mirror formula, we have understood the direction, sign convention, and finally we have done a lot of questions as well. So I think we have a good platform now to jump to some more advanced concepts, which you will see in the forthcoming lectures. So till then, thank you very much, guys.